Hello and warmly welcome to our masterclass organized by the Fashion Tech Berlin conference. Today about the topic New Era of Fashion E-Commerce. At the beginning, I would like to thank the whole Fashion Tech team, especially Michael Stracke, for the great organization and the successful partnership so far. We are looking forward to the upcoming conference and great talks during the Berlin Fashion Week in January next year. Yes, anyway, today you are participating because you want more information about the relevant distribution channels and what you should to consider to sell there. My name is Maximilian Riensberg and I'm a typical online shopper. Me and my generation belong to a share of 22% of all e-commerce fashion shoppers in Germany. What is interesting is that the same share of 22% would be the online total sales and fashion segment in 2023. Reason for that should be the shopping attitude of the so-called digital native that is developing more and more in digital. For the fourth year in a row, the Business of Fashion and McKinsey & Company provides an authoritative annual picture of the state of fashion for 2020. Overall, in light of consumers' growing apathy and sometimes antipathy towards traditional social media and e-commerce models, the State of Fashion study expects that fashion brands significantly re-evaluate their social media and e-commerce strategies in 2020. For this reason, I would like to talk or emphasize the mentioned topics, social commerce and cross-border e-commerce in our masterclass today. I am convinced that it's necessary for you as a company to develop a deep understanding on which platform and social network your target group or your target consumer are engaging with and how to reach them both in terms of region and demographics. Anyway, at the past masterclasses, me and my colleagues talk a lot about how to connect to a marketplace, developing the right and good-looking online shop or developing the right e-commerce strategy. All of you that weren't present at these master classes in the past, I want to give you a short overview. So all of you know that there are two popular ways to sell fashion to end customers in the e-commerce world. The first possibility are online marketplaces such as Amazon, Zalando, that have managed in the recent years a connection to a lot of different countries to buy their own cross-border platform. This trend has a big advantage for you as a brand because with that you as brand get an easy opportunity for international distribution without having to translate your own website, your own online shop in all the different languages by your own. Finally, anything you have to do is providing your own product information in the appropriate language and to find a solution for logistic and return management. So besides reaching millions of customers over the marketplace in your country, you can reach millions more in other countries. But one thing you shouldn't forget is that you are one of many brands that leads to a clear competitive situation that only could be won through smaller price levels or special contributions to the customer. In addition, all the customer data goes directly to the marketplace and not to you as brand. This fact is completely different if you start with a direct consumer sales channel like your own online shop or direct selling options over social media, for example. The advantage is obvious. You can tell your brand story and then analyze the feedback from the audience in form of various key figures. With regard to both types of sales channels, e-commerce channels, the topic of cross-border e-commerce becomes necessary. Cross-border e-commerce means international trading. It implies the sales and purchase of products through online shopping platforms across more countries, in our case within the European Union. So as you can see on this slide, the economic significance of the cross-border e-commerce business will increase worldwide. So a strategy should be found as soon as possible. As I said, marketplaces are a great opportunity to improve e-commerce and cross-border sales. Of the shown e-commerce sales volumes, 17% came from online marketplaces that are owned by European companies, like the first one, Zalando. Zalando is Europe's largest online retailer and marketplace for fashion. Zalando started it at people aged 25 to 45, has around 28 million active customers, and achieved a turnover of more than 5 billion euros in 2018. So Zalando is represented in 15 different marketplaces in Europe. What people find on Zalando are mostly seasonal products, of which only 20% are overlapped with product offerings at Amazon. Zalando's special approach to end customers includes personalized recommendations and an excellent customer experience. For example, returns within 100 days. This special focus on excellent customer experience confronts brands and partners of Zalando with truly serious challenges such as logistics and return management. In particular, to form a cross-border e-commerce strategy, you have to consider about the following challenges. The first one is legal things. In order to operate as an e-commerce dealer within Europe, there are a number of legal aspects that need to be considered. For example, the intensified data protection, the harmonization of member states' payment standards, different VAT rules within Europe, packaging rights, and many, many more. The next thing is the language. You have to offer a dedicated online shop with content in a specific language, or you have a multilingual website, and you also have to provide article information, article data in a specific language. Next point is currency. Your product, or you have to show your product prices in a native currency of customers. Payment method. Offer local payment methods that are most trusted in customers' demographics. Also very important is the social media channel. Use social media posts that target regional and cultural norms like holidays, climate, local trends, etc., etc. The most important thing, you have to think about shipping. You have to keep the shipping cost, including any duties and tariffs, transparent. And another important thing is customer service. So you have to offer a customer service in the specific language to the end customer. After we go through the challenges of cross-border e-commerce, now I would like to emphasize the topic of social commerce. Social commerce is a subset of electronic commerce that involves social media, online media that supports social interaction, and user contributions to assist online buying and selling of products and services. In other words, social commerce is the use of social networks in the context of e-commerce transactions. Already today, billions of people use the various social media channels for interactions, and what is the most important for today, also for shopping. Until the last years, it was only a way for inspiration by content to buy. Today, it is already possible to order directly via social media channels. But first, let's talk about the relevance of content and storytelling. It goes without saying that social media has been a driving force in the fashion market. Unfortunately, most brands are plagued by a single thing. So Andy Crestodina, co-founder of Orbit Media Studios, described this situation perfectly. Most branded content is advertising under a thin layer of information or entertainment. Scratch the paint, find an ad, it's the brand putting itself first. Thankfully, fashion and social media are a match made in e-commerce heaven. Even when it comes to specific brand content, and especially on Instagram, powerful on this front is mixing product-centric content, mainstream influencer marketing, and micro-influencers. As a business model, Fashion Nova excels on all three fronts with 10 million followers on Instagram, partnerships with celebrities, accounts like Sarcasm Only, Cardi B, Kylie Jenner, plus an army of 3,000 micro-influencers. Fashion Nova pairs social media dominance with a unique approach to fast fashion. Fashion Nova CEO claimed that Fashion Nova is the fastest growing women's apparel company, for example. And yet, the real power for social comes from integrating multi-channel e-commerce to create anywhere e-commerce. Beyond simply sharing or advertising on social, multi-channel e-commerce integrates native selling of site to buy direct buying path in the places your audience spends their time. So shopping on Instagram, Facebook shops, buyable pins, and more all take advantage of this strategy. Just remember the words of Kevin Dow, co-founder and CEO at Orola. In everything we do, we're helping the customer imagine. We want them to imagine being the man in every picture, to imagine us being their stylist, to imagine that could be me wearing those clothes. We are not so much curating content as curating imagination. Despite social media being monetarily embedded in consumers' daily lives, messaging services such as WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger are being overlooked by retailers. Consumers are increasingly using their mobile phones when shopping, with 48% of UK online shopping using a mobile device to make a purchase in the last 12 months, according to Global Data ETA survey. Retailers should exploit the opportunities mobile messaging brings and using it as a tool to drive shopper engagement and capture impulse spend. Threads, UK-based luxury retailer, has capitalized on the shift towards mobile messaging, recently raising $20 million in funding to drive growth and extend its global reach. The retailer provides a chat commerce platform that allows shoppers to purchase clothing and accessories through social media and WhatsApp. Other retailers, particularly those targeting younger shoppers, must seize the opportunity that messaging services present using messenger-specific promotions, sending stock alerts for in-demand items, and providing newsletters and information via messenger to generate sales, while also providing a means of purchasing in-app. Yeah, as I said, WhatsApp is a great tool. WhatsApp is suitable as an optional tool along the entire value chain. But first of all, here's some important measures. 77% of all apps are deleted within 3 days. WhatsApp stays. Directly sales or customer retention, there are no limits to the benefits of WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the most popular communication target of the Germans. As I said, WhatsApp is currently the most loved communication channel in Germany, and in the future it will definitely win prominence in a business-customer relationship. WhatsApp is suitable for any situation in which companies want to be in contact with potential customers and their existing customers. But see yourself. At first, you need awareness. Of course, if somebody isn't already familiar with your product or your business, then you won't suddenly sign up for your WhatsApp service. However, more and more companies are placing their trust in this communication model and are trying to use ads, social media, and their websites to turn their communication with clients into direct relationships as quickly as possible. By the way, this is a great business move. When I can offer content marketing on WhatsApp, then I can maintain and raise awareness for my products regularly, independently, without algorithms and without further acquisition costs. So yeah, now you have the awareness. Now it's time for developing knowledge and consideration with WhatsApp. As soon as I've connected with my target group, I can go further than just building awareness. So daily news or best practice tips are an easy way to engage your customers by offering information and ideas and building trust. These ideas not only help me learn more, but they also reinforce my trust in the company's specialized knowledge and competencies. Yeah, and then action. So are sales via messengers possible? In my opinion, yes, of course. So our most successful brands are already selling over all the relevant e-commerce distribution channels, and of course, selling directly in WhatsApp. Push news via WhatsApp, like Deal of the Day or Black Friday campaigns, are some examples how they use WhatsApp in case of an effective sales strategy. The last and the most important step, in my opinion, is advocacy and after sales in customer service. So customer service via WhatsApp is one of my favorite topics the last weeks. It's very simple. If all of my customers, of my consumers use WhatsApp for their personal communication, then it's simply good business to use this channel, which they already know and trust, to offer my own services. Yeah, to summarize, I will show you a video that shows how perfect communication and sales via social commerce can take place. Enjoy.
Introducing AR Chat and Conversational Commerce, an entirely convert shoppers to buyers and deliver exceptional high-touch customer service. Tamara Mellon, a high-fashion women's shoe retailer, is redefining luxury, breaking rules, and delighting customers all over the world. Tamara Mellon's Instagram story is connected to Apple Business Chat through the product the customer is interested in buying. Within chat, the product details are carried over into the messaging environment. The agents present options in a list picker, enabled by chat, where the customer is able to pick out the shoe she likes from the recommended list of options. Once she picks a shoe, ARTized chat technology seamlessly beams the product to the consumer so they can explore, discover, and more importantly, place the shoes directly beside the consumer's outfit and the comfort of their own home. This ability to experience a photorealistic, augmented reality digital twin of the shoes allows the consumer to see the product in the comfort of their surroundings, removing any doubt about the style and color, significantly reducing the likelihood of a return, and giving the shopper confidence to make a purchase. After experiencing the product, the customer confirms with the agent that she wants to purchase that shoe. The agent allows the consumer to securely check out and pay via Apple Pay, all within chat. Nextech's augmented reality solutions and live person conversational commerce are the next new battleground for retail.
Yeah, so before you can start, you have to answer by yourself the 6 C's of successful social media commerce strategy. So the first one is content. As a brand, it is important to promote your products and your brand in ways that will leave an impact on the target group. Create content that is suitable for the social platform. The next one, or the next important step, is think about the commerce model. You have an omni-channel presence for your brand. Transactional websites are the mandate now, and you might lose a lot of your customers if you don't adapt to their needs. Another point is community. Don't treat your target audience as individuals, but as a community with whom your brand wishes to have a relationship. This relationship can be established with the support of chat room conversations, podcasts, and online forums, for example. Next thing is context. You have to bridging the gap between the physical and the online world, and that's a successful or a success point of social commerce. Yeah. So customers should be able to experience your brand firsthand and share that experience online. Geotagging, online checkouts are some way in which this can be achieved. The data generated through these activities can support you to make your marketing decisions in the future. Next point is connection. Social media thrives on connections. Influencer marketing and community building are concepts derived from the core concept of creating connections. The way people interact with each other varies according to the platform. Understand these differences before connecting with potential customers or influencers. The last point is conversations. Remember, newspaper ads, billboards do not initiate. Yeah, but how to start such a social commerce strategy for your brand? First of all, you have to define your objectives. Your objectives define your action plan. So be clear on the things you want to achieve through social commerce. Brand awareness, website visits, and product purchase can some of the parameters that brands usually consider. The return on investment for social commerce is also determined through these objectives. Next point is zero on your platform. Social commerce predominantly social media platforms. Before creating a strategy or for your business, go through all the platforms and prioritize platforms that work for the brand. Explore the audience who are present in these platforms and comprehend their main motive on that platform. Instagram might be the right place for aspirational content, while Twitter is more of a conversational platform. The platforms will also depend on whether you are targeting B2B and B2C audience. Next point is create content. Strategize on how you can approach your brand from an advertising and marketing perspective and consistently create content. Speak not only about your business, but also include topics on your market and general affairs, for example. Virality is the key to becoming a success in social media. So the next point is pull in influencers. People approach social media for inspiration, and this mindset makes many common people into celebrities. Micro and macro influencers are everywhere. Rope them in for your brand and let them promote your brand for you. Look for micro influencers if you are starting out and don't have the means to approach big time influencers. If you are short of resources or taking care of your social activities, you can always look for small business financing options. Yeah, next very important point is then that you don't take analytics easily. Your job does not end with creating excellent content, bringing in influencers, and running paid advertisements. Analytics is vital for your social commerce activity. It helps to assess the performance of your brand online in the most truthful way. And the analytics data gives you a clear role or a clear idea of what is going great and what is going wrong. This insight might also help you with decisions on the way forward for your brand. Have a good website and a payment mode. Social commerce is a typical advertisement and a marketing strategy that only brings customers to your store. It is your store's responsibility to lure them into buying the product. Achieve this by having an excellent e-commerce website, online shop with frictionless payment methods. Frustrated customers share their experience with others more than happier customers. Hence, we should not give them the opportunity to do so. Yeah, everything I've told you the last minutes is our daily business and practice at Gute Marken Online. Together with our almost 60 different brand partners from the fashion lifestyle industry from all over the world, we are currently running social commerce and cross-border e-commerce very successful within Europe. What is the secret of our success? The way we work together with our partner. When you look on the process landscape, you will get a better understanding how we work together. On the left side, the brand, which only takes care about the supply of the goods to Germany. Takes care of the content creation, as I said, and supply the article master data like article descriptions or article images, While everything else, like the marketplace integration, operational management, data management, customer support, shipping, return management, creation of the online shop, implementation, running social commerce, and so on, is handled by us, by the Gute Marken Online. For all the necessary process, we have experts in our company and although outside our company that are able to work together and achieve the best possible performance just in time. So with its holistic approach, Gute Marken enables a fast connection to marketplaces like Amazon, Otto, Zalando, and additionally development and proceeding a brand online shop or a social media, social commerce strategy so far. Summarized, our brand partner benefits from a higher customer reach, higher sales, and a lower payroll in a constantly growing market, the digital e-commerce market. Yeah, so now I've talked enough. Thank you very much for your attention. Hopefully we're able to take some information with you. If you have any questions or remarks, please feel free to contact me for sure via WhatsApp as well. Yeah, you can see my number. Thank you all to be here and have a great day. Bye bye.